Well, lads, I feel it prudent to mention I've never actually played Victoria 2 properly. I'm very excited for Victoria 3. And I've been following that, but I've never actually played Victoria 2. And today we're going to be playing as Tunis. Okay, so for those who don't know Victoria, there's a lot of things going on. And also, I don't know Victoria, so I can't explain them to you. So we've got our budget, we're losing money. We're an uncivilized nation, which is slightly hurtful. We have a literacy of 3.7%, which means, you know, 3 in every 100 Tunisians knows how to read. Our military is pitiful. We don't have a navy to speak of. But we do have some trade going on. We export... it looks like we export grain, wool, and fruit, and we have to import cattle, or at least we are importing cattle. We have a population of about 350,000, so we're gonna try and avoid being colonized, build up our economy. I don't know, I think if we're exporting grain, it means we have a lot of domestic grain, which means we could probably make something with that. So Victoria's all about economy, which is a lot of fun. But first, this shirt feels inappropriate for playing as Tunis. This feels much more appropriate for playing as Tunis. Right, that's the game launched, the shirt worn. Now, I'm just going to see if I can Google how to play as Tunis. Okay, so I found this Vic2 wiki article that says Tunis starts out in one of the most dangerous positions in the world. This is my first game. I especially love this part. It basically says, ally the Algerians and Moroccans, then white peace out to get a 5-year truce. France will still be a threat, but by then one of two new conditions might apply. Either France would have conquered enough land in Algiers and Morocco to be satiated and will start influencing Tunis in order to place it in its sphere of influence, or Tunis will be at war with another European nation and France will have to wait its turn. The latter is a given. It just says die. On the assumption that we're dead, let's try improve relations with the French. Can't. We only have one diplomatic point. Oh, I'm assuming we're in the Ottomans. Let's check out our nation. So we're ranked 89. We have 6 brigades. And no, we're not protected by anyone. Okay. We're gonna die immediately, aren't we? This is our budget. Cut military spending. We won't spend any social spending. We're just gonna get rid of our spending on this front. These sliders will probably do something. Okay. We're gonna have to increase taxes. Military access from Tripoli and the Ottomans. We are losing money. Occasionally we go for a bump. Okay, let's just increase taxes. Felt like to the max is a bad idea, but we physically can't afford anything else. Okay, we're just gonna not spend money on anything. Okay, we're actually making money. Why are we importing tea? Have any sort of... Okay, we need to civilize. How does one civilize? Okay, so to westernize, we need to enact some reform. That's a lot of research. Okay, so we'll wait for that. We don't spend any money on anything. Spend money on... Okay, let's just tax everyone to the max, because that's never a bad idea. It's an economic simulator. And we'll see how much we can get away with over here. Work harder or work smart. Our rank has somehow fallen 20 places since we started the game. Okay, how many diplomatic points do we have? I'm just trying to figure out how to play as we go, lads. I know a lot of you are screaming right now. Okay, I'm going to increase relations with the French in the hopes that, you know, they don't kill me. The Ottomans are fighting Tripoli. The garrison de Côte d'Ivoire is a little bit lost, it seems. I did end up playing Victoria 3 at PDXCon. I don't know how much of it I'm allowed to say. I will say that... I'm very much looking forward to playing it, and you'll see a lot of it on the channel, I'm sure. Okay, so how much do we need to enact a reform? Like 8,000? Okay, well, what's the first reform? Education reform, right? That's going to help more than anything else. That's civilization progress plus 15%, but people are going to hate it. Modesty and justice or unmatched glory. Modesty and justice. We're not trying to rock the boat. We just want to exist. We want to vibe. Our literacy's gone up by 0.1%. Maybe education reform first makes sense, right? Can't build any factories, so I'm not west. Got 21 guys next to us. Algeria, bro. I don't think this is going to go well for us. Historically speaking, the French did not exactly treat us nicely. Keep improving relations with the French. Form alliance? No, you won't accept. Diplomatic value minus 900. Keep increasing relations with them. Okay, now the Ottomans are over here. They're fighting the French, it looks like. Keep focusing. You know, where's the budget? Keep focusing on... When it dips below like 1,500, that's... Keep trying to increase. Most of the time, they're getting none of their needs. Drop my taxes a little. Does that mean you'll get your needs fulfilled? No idea what I'm doing. The economy is stabilized, and we're getting more of our... Oh, what happened? What happened? What happened? Our budget's tanking. Our budget's tanking. It's still going down. Going down. Oh, okay, I think we stabilized. I need more liberals, because then they'll probably want me to... Factories, yeah, okay, we want the royal faction. We're getting close to the point where we can do it at some reform. The cost modifier for economic reforms right now is like plus 2%, and it's like minus 30% for military. I think it's fine. Gotta pick our moment, I suppose. How much do these cost? These cost like a lot less. Yeah, also, I just want to focus on my economy, because realistically, our army's not going to do anything. Okay, we are now like losing a lot. Increasing your tax efficiency, we're now losing heinous. Slide you back down. At that time, we keep increasing relations with France. Oh, no. I'll break a small... Has our population gone down since I took control? I think we just lost 10% of our population there. And our rank has gone down even more. You're protected by the French, because I can't fight you. Nor do I want to be honest. Going down fast. I should probably do something about that. Still going down. My eyes are just glued up here. I'm determined to do this without, like, looking at any guides or anything. Like foreign training methods. Yeah, somehow I think... I've got two choices, right? I either go for the education, which increases education efficiency, because that'll help our research points, or we go for a finance reform, which increases our civilization progress by like 30 in 2 steps, but increase our tax efficiency, which means we can pay for more things. It means we can pay for more education. Do land reform. What does that do? The international crisis. Well, it's got nothing to do with me. I think I am going to go education reform. That makes sense. I'm going to try and get the Tunisians that we're going to become smart. It's amazing how fun things can be when you have no idea what's going on. We're making loads of money. What the hell's going on? Baden's been taken over by an narco-liberal. We're even making money when our education spending is this. Dude, we're exploring. Okay, well, I'm going to save up all of my money. Oh, Romania. There's a whole thing happening in Romania. Austria is getting taken out. The Prussian War of Romanian Liberation. It's England and Prussia versus France, the 2 Sicilies, Spain and Austria. At the same time, the Ottomans are fighting Egypt, and Egypt's fighting Ethiopia. Okay, so there's a lot of violence in the world that I'm just not paying attention because, you know, my people don't know how to read. This would be very interesting if I could read. Hey, I think I've seen this one before. War between Serbia and Austria. I'm the only uncivilized nation. What are you? Are you uncivilized? Yeah, you're uncivilized. What about you? You are too. So if we civilize, we can colonize. A Tunisian colonial nation is a happy Tunisia. Definitely quarantine the province. Probably enough for you four. Okay. We can do our education reform. Construct some basic factories with the help of our foreign advisors. Water wheel power. Fabric factory construction. Yeah. We're gonna have to wait like another 4,000 more. Maybe education reform first. Okay. We've reformed our education system, lads. People now can read better. And they've realized that I'm overtaxing them. This was a horrible mistake. 1,500 is my bench. A lot of grain. What can we do? We've got to harness the power of goods. What can we do with grain? Produce like alcohol, I suppose. We fielded 6 out of a possible 1 brigade that our soldiers can support. Get rid of my army. Realistically, if someone invades, I don't know if that even did anything. I think that was a mistake. I've seen everyone else keep their standing army. Also, we've dropped 40 position. I did not know that there were 124 nations in this game. We're probably like below Sokoto. I don't think there are. I think they've just invented nations to make us drop down the list. And allies off from Algeria. You're protected by the French. You know what, buddy? You and me, together. We got this. Money's going up, which means it's time for more educational spending. Hear me out here. What if we sold drugs to the Europeans? Is that possible? Oh, Romania's a thing. It looks like they won. And Krakow's alive. Full 80 positions ahead of them. Anarcho-liberals enforced the demands of the Ottoman Empire. Still just want to increase our relations with the French. American liberation of California. Buddy, how we doing? Oh god, our money, our income. You gotta keep an eye on the global economy. Did that go bad? Oh no. We just lost another 10% of our population to smallpox. Still subsistent farming. And there's a whole host of dominant issues. It's ironic that there's water, beer, and wine in this very Muslim nation. They win. Yep. Well, looks like the USA is also taking over a lot of Canada. Research points bonus when conquering. Yeah, apparently another way you can like westernize fast is by conquering other non-Western nations and uncivilized nations. My only issue that I have with that is that I don't have any that I can conquer. Everyone else is bigger. It's sort of a Tunisian staple that we're smaller than all of our neighbors, and so we have to be friends. Every Tunisian holds a burning hatred for all of humanity inside his heart, but he has to be nice. For liberation of Lebanon. Are you beating the Egyptians? It feels like you might be. Every time I look at the Balkans, I swear there's a new nation. Belgium taken out. Belgium is beating the Dutch and the Spanish. And Bulgaria is a thing. Okay, Egypt's partially westernized. They're westernizing faster than I am. But I have a higher rank than they do. Hey! Oh, our budget's going mental again. It's time to spend what we were spending before. Karl Marx has published something. I say something as if I don't know exactly what he published. Every time there's a massive global conflict, our economy goes boom. Next, I think we want to do industrialization or finance reform. I don't really want to borrow money. If another 2% of our populace is able to read now, literate, I suppose. I think we do go for this. And then we'll have some industrialization. I'll put it up to about, what, 35%? Then we focus on the tax stuff, which will get us I'll get us up to 30%, 70%, and then we just need 2 15%, which we can get quite easily with this. I think that's smart. That's big brain. As I said, I dropped the phone. What happened in the global economy to make our budget start to collapse? They're getting the life needs, none of the needs, everyday needs. I think life is improving in Tunis. I mean, it looks horrifying. So schizophrenic. It looks like the Russians, or at least, no, the Greeks took Thessalia. Okay, so the Ottomans are collapsing. Hejaz is a thing. But we are going to take industrial progress. Show me my factories. Grain output and fruit output. We've discovered a seed drill. We have lost everything in a matter of moments. Our entire stockpile was wiped out because I wasn't paying attention and I was accidentally spending all of my money. It took 3 seconds for that. Jesus, we can't afford that at all. We are building a factory. It's 0% done. Spend a little bit. Why a fabric factory? Why couldn't we have done something with, with our existing goods? Tunisia imports fish. Now that's a lie because I come from a fishing village. We have a lot of fish in the Mediterranean. In our Mediterranean. I thought that was on us. I thought we were dead. Okay, but that's fine. So the North German Federation's formed. That's cool. And it looks like the French are trying to kill the Dutch. But I thought that sounded like the French were trying to kill me. So much money now. I can max out my education slide. Boys, we're doing it. Of course you have military access. Dude, France, you and me, best bud. Fighting the Spanish as well. Dude, I'm just saying, you and me, we don't have more population. We can't, our population isn't growing. Okay, the North German Bavaria and Baden versus England, the North German Federation, Denmark, Württemberg, and Romania. That feels a little unbalanced. I'm not gonna lie. Did we build the factory? It's losing us money. We need to buy cotton. Why did we do this? Okay, looks like Albania and the Ottomans. What's going on here? Prices over the liberation of Albania. The Russians are backing the Ottomans. The North Germans are backing the Albanians. The French have backed the Russians who are backing the Ottomans. And the Japanese and English are backing the Germans who are backing the Albanians. Looks like there's going to be a massive war. Oh, the Spanish have backed the Albanians and they're going to fight. Resolve my alliance with Algeria on the assumption that I can maybe beat them in a fight if France doesn't get involved. Sorry, Algeria. No. Enact financial reform. We're making good money. Don't know what this administration slider does. Prove it anyway. We've got loads of money. Oh, crashing. It's crashing badly. Okay. Should not have done that. Did they go to war? It looked like it. Oh, the French did take out parts of the Dutch territory. Oh, well, the scramble for Africa's beginning. As someone who is in Africa, we've got a 10% literacy rate, 11%. We've tripled our literacy. Population is declining rapidly because there's been an outbreak. One day, our actual population is 1.3 million. That's our adult male. One day I'll be able to the levels of population we had when I first took charge. Getting embarrassing, man. Stop begging. Whack up that education spending. Okay, a lot of you, when they don't get their needs targeted, what needs do you have? Tell me and I'll try and fix it for you. I don't know what needs you have. I don't know the fact that the French are position max relations. Hey, man. They'd actually give me an alliance if I wasn't uncivilized. Oh, Belgian, Africa. Spanish. Ha, boys. Christ, have a right to colonize France versus the UK. All right, we get industrial concern. Hey, industrial construction. That gives us more advanced factories. Parma is now communist. Oh, I now border the Belgians. Hey, man, please leave me alone. France versus the UK. Well, French colonial war for Eastern Mali. Hey, my factory's getting built. Everyone wants Tunisian cement to be a thing. What's my favorite factory is losing me money. How do we import more cotton? Where can we get cotton from? I don't know. What, that's 2,000. What if I do it on 3? Does that mean we're just buying cotton? Does that supply my factories? What the hell was that? Oh, the USA is invented flexible counterattacks. That's not good. Good luck, Sokoto. Fighting against the Danes as well. Oh, Senegal's there. Civilized nation. Oh, they're a satellite of France. I was about to say, how did you civilize before I did? You're partially westernized. Okay, France is at war, right? Who are you allied to? You're in the sphere of cement factories taking off. We're not spending any money on education. That's probably why. Oh, Spain found Tutankhamun's. Where else could we colonize, potentially? Oh, they've released Albania. I have Albanian colony. Spanish Africa. British South Africa. Civilized Kingdom of Nakhmat. I'm surprised we've been left alone. Leave sphere of influence. Whose sphere of influence are we in? Protected by France. Wait, does that mean I can attack Algeria? Back myself fine. I'm gonna see how it works. If I justify war, we're detected. It's only 220%. Oh, we're in the same sphere of influence as them. We can't declare war. I just did that whole thing. So I tried it, and it turns out that if I'm in the same sphere of influence as Algeria, I can't fight them. Does make sense. Farming reform going. Another 30%. Although we could just blitz the military. How are our factories doing? They are both losing a lot of money. But I encouraged cross-craftsmen. We're not civil. Algeria, bro, the alliance, it's not happening. Okay, graphic was exploded. That's cool. Just want to create a prosperous state. I don't even care about conquering. I just feel like we've increased our literacy rate by over 10%. I find that to be very impressive. Tunisia will become a power, not through the strength of its arms, but the strength of its people. Current crisis. Oh, God. Lindy. Oh, France is at it again. I can actually ally the French the second I do this whole westernization thing. I can do training methods, which will give me 10%. That puts me up to 85. And then financial reform. So we'll do financial reform first. Then we'll do training methods over here. Algeria, buddy, no. Because I want to ally the French. And then I might be able to fight the Ottomans with French help. That sounds like a very good plan. The Ottomans are sort of steadily conquering back this empire. The rate at which African nations are disappearing is alarming. What, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 native African nations. Liberia doesn't count because it's created. There's 6 of us. Financial reform. Oh, God. Right, Africa has like 3 colonizable provinces left. Don't tell me like Uruguay is westernized. Yep, it's civilized. Syria, buddy. I'm gonna stockpile cash because I'm pretty sure that I can start building factories the second that I'm out. How are our factories doing? I can't tell. I think it's losing more money than it's gaining. So what's the issue? Last day's pure income. Market spendings. We're spending more in market spendings than we're winning. Today's profitability minus 50%. So cement is just not good. Most of our cement isn't selling and it's insolvent. Having said that, the profitability is going up occasionally. Whereas this one I think is just a little bit better. Price of Koto is still alive. They're protected by the Spanish. Prices over the liberation of Poland. Japan is backing the liberation of Poland and everyone else does not want Poland to exist. I can't click the side fast. Fortunately, I am an uncivilized nation and therefore I don't get it. Oh God, a great war. Oh, but we can westernize. We've embraced westernization. We are now an intellectual nation. France would like to form an alliance. You will. Wonderful. And now my plan begins. How do I declare war on the Belgians? Dictated by the French. I can't. Okay, we've discovered a lot of technology. We can sign the Geneva Convention. Didn't agree to this. I'm gonna start playing catch up. Pretty sure that means we can do stuff. Yeah, we can expand naval bases, build factories. What an exciting new world. Look at that. We've discovered so much stuff. Our factories are starting to actually get employees now. Okay, so we need way more craftsmen. Jesus. Okay, right. Algeria is civilized as well. I thought I was doing something special here. Nah, every other nation on Earth is civilized. Yeah, they have as well. There are no uncivilized nations left. Oh, there's the Zulu, I suppose. But they're not protected by anyone. Alright, I'm gonna try and justify this. How many troops do you want to establish and protect? Alright, we need to build troops. I don't know how to build troops. Oops, we're detected. Wait, we don't have any ships. How are we gonna get down there? Physically can't build any other armies. Okay. I don't know how war works. Right, we're Western now, and to celebrate, we are going to declare war, establish protectorate. We're gonna call in the French. Well, they're at war in the Great War. There we go. We've declared war on the Zulu. How do I get down there? I need to build. Our economy is break. Fine, they're not gonna have a navy. How many rail factions are all? How many of these? All right. Do I need one per, like, unit or? Oh, no, I don't. Okay, how do I stop the rest? We may have to mobilize. Hope to God they don't actually have guns. We're going, boys. Yeah, military access, why not? Discovered functionalism. I'm just gonna ignore the military side of things, considering we're so late to the game anyway. I'm just gonna keep focusing on, like, admin efficiency, I think. Okay, he has 27,000. Do we think 3 Tunisians can handle this? That would be a no, boys. I'd ask for France's help, but they're kind of in the middle of something. We have 2 choices. We either mobilize. Oh, God. Can't build any more army. My ship's gonna go down, isn't it? Okay, so we lost half our navy and our entire army to the Zulus. Well, the French are no longer at war. Okay, the French are helping me now. I called on them. Papa, please, you must help me. I'm losing to the Zulus. Victory! We're doing it, boys. We're doing it. Why use your own men when you can use the French? I don't think I added any war goals when I did I don't know how to do this. I can only get a white piece. I don't think so. I think calling in the French. Are you mine? Tunisian Nets Zululand. We did it, boys! We won! Victory! Woo! We're now colonial power! There's 120,000 Zulu nationalists. Let's not be hasty. What else can we make the French do? You think they'll fight the Ottomans? I think they'd fight the Ottomans. I could justify a war goal. And get the French to do that as well. Okay, so I probably could have allied them. That wouldn't have helped me at all, because they're my only route of expansion. I need to get to the Egypt, because they're only partially weaponized, westernized. So if I go here, justify a war for acquiring a state. Let's place in the stun. Don't know what the difference is. One is a colony and one's a state, but do you count as a colony or a state? Okay, we're gonna go for Tripoli in this. I don't know. I'm not researching anything. You know what? Let's just start researching all this like stuff. Are there anything? 5% of the population want this. 0.1% of the population want this. What reforms do you want? You don't want anything. Okay, you're all unemployed. I'm gonna build factory in Tunis. What am I gonna build it for? Well, what do we have a lot of? Think, Leif. Come on, you got this. We have a lot of wool, which means fabric. Which means we can build factory for that. What do I have? What goods do I have? Grain and wool. Liquor distillery? Produce a lot of wool, fabric, grain. Grain, yeah, we produce grain liquor distillery. We need 9,000. Okay, let's save up for that. My troops down here. Okay, so we declare war on the Ottomans with French help. Acquire state and Libya. Okay, well, we probably want Tripoli first, right? And then we'll add in Libya later, maybe. All allies, proceed. France! God, that was a horrible premonition I just had of what might happen. Namely, the French wouldn't come in. Probably take you, right? How do I tell how many, like, divisions they have? They're 79. We're 71st. I'm gonna expand this fabric factory. People are getting their needs fulfilled. Gotta make sure the Zulu nationalists are like chill. Losing so much money as I've decided to expand. Okay, the expansion's done. Nice. Still losing horrendous amounts. The industrial subsidies. I'm gonna drop subsidies for that cement. That was a horrible idea. Can't tell if my economy's crashing or if it's doing well. Okay, I'm helping out in the Franco-Prussian war. Who am I at war with? Spain. Ah, okay, Spain. Well, I got troops down here. Well, that'll help with us military spending, I suppose. We've taken like 1,500 in loans. Let's drop our educational spending. They just turned up, wiped my... Okay, can't afford these subsidies. They're killing me. Do a free market thing here, because... okay, so that was losing us a lot of money. We have no factories. How quick this... research is. So, little update. It's been a while. I've got a couple of different factories after other ones closed down. We've got a glass factory that I'm expanding, a winery, and a distillery. Those are going well. Our economy's doing okay. We're catching up on research. 25% of our population is, you know, literate, which is good. And yeah, things have been pretty stable. I'm gonna see if I can go up against the Ottomans. Also, the Zulus down here are very much a fan of us, which is good. But yeah, our economy like fluctuates for no reason occasionally. I don't get it. But you know, people's lives are improving. We've not had a rebellion. So that's nice. They declared war. France is on it. That's nice. How I win my wars, boys. I'm play craftsmen, but like these so I'm subsidizing these factories, which means that they're not profitable. but also I can't not subsidize because otherwise it collapses and my people don't have any money and they can't spend on taxes. So I'm kind of all over the place. Like, they're mildly profitable. Oh, France is acquiring Libya whilst I'm acquiring Tripoli. It feels like a decent trade, to be fair. Our economy is now nosediving. What are those? Are those some steamers or something? We got little clippers. Look at that. Look how cool you look. Pretty sure you die. Don't actually have an army, by the way. Also, I may or may not be sending people out there. We got some Zulus. So, also, I think that's how you pronounce it. I am not one myself, so I do not know, per se. Spain has removed us from the sphere of influence of France. Am I under you now? Or am I free? We're not in anyone's sphere. That's what it means to be alive. I'm confused where the French troops are and where our money's going. That glass factor, apparently, it's dying. But I'm also thinking that because we're blockaded, we can't actually export any of our goods. So, yeah, we've got a lot of grain. We can't import any coal. So the reason I chose glass is because then the glass feeds into these two things, right? That seems strange to spend money at this time, but my people are very much unemployed. I wonder how he has 18 regiments. I can only build 3. How do you have 18? Oh, I have to lower poor tax. Nope, max taxes all the way. Well, I guess French won't help us out against Algeria then. Also, we allied Lucca, but I think they didn't agree to come in, so I can't. They're no longer my ally. Extend slavery or do not. Oh, we did it. Do we want to extend slavery? I feel like that's a bad. I don't want to be that guy. But look, Tunis is expanded, boys. I'm very excited about this. We do have rebels, but that's okay. We've got Arab pan-nationalists, which I feel like I'm trying to do that whole pan-Arab thing. Oh, and our money's going up. Look at that. Oh my god, we're actually like, I'm so excited. We're doing good things. We're ranked 47th. We're a civilized nation. Germany's formed. Quite a strong Germany. Germany's taken random provinces of Austria as well. Why would to fight Egypt? All right, I'm going to build my irregulars. All right. Germany and France avoided war. We've got like 9 here. Let's get them over here. Maybe we can fight the Egyptians. Can't actually, because I don't have a board with them. I don't think I can take them. Uncivilized nations I can take control of. Make you a puppet. Navy for this. Okay. Start to militarize a bit. 7 clipper transports. Population has doubled since the start of the game. Morocco wants an alliance. You in anyone's sphere? Can't get you to do anything either. I'm going to build an alliance of Africans and Arabs. Do want to give conquering this lot a shot. Poor tax a little bit. Just to try and encourage some more soldiers. It seems to have worked. I think I need to go back and collect. I'm actually playing the game. I was surprised. I didn't think I'd get this far. When our factories are actually like running, it works quite nicely. Building up my army this entire time in terms of the tech costs and stuff. All right, we've got the war justification. Attach our troop. Send them back down here. Oh wait, we can build some more. I've been encouraging soldiers, and I did decrease taxes on the poor. Send you back around here. Whilst I wouldn't say I fully understand what's going on, I'm doing a lot better. I think that for my first time, this is pretty all right. How do I get you to repair? Got 24. Look at that. 24 of the finest. He's a. To be fair, okay. I need a commander because this guy's a priest. How do I know how good they are? This guy seems like he sucks. They all suck. I don't. Chicken-hearted. We need Mustafa al-Maknasi. Are we able to change generals? Get rid of Abdul Karim. Concerned that you're not repairing. We have more troops to build. And if we're gonna fight the Dutch around here, oh my god, it's beautiful. Our military rank's going up. We're now only 42nd in the world. We're gonna final little run down here. Oh, we've been lending money to people? We're that financially strong? Well, we gave £1 to him. Don't think that counts as a loan, really. We found some change. Oh, we can't declare war. We don't have a valid justification. It was worth taking our time. First war that we're fighting on our own. No one else. The issue is he's probably going to have better troops. Undetected, but we should be okay. The military rank is 76. Ours is... Ours, no, we're 41st. Okay, right. It's a ranking. It's not like a score. Okay, cool. Okay, let's declare the war. March into Wimberg. He has artillery. I never built any artillery. I will lose if I go in. What do I do now? I mobilize? Well, on the assumption that, I mean, my economy is doing fine, so I'm happy just to sit at war. Okay, so it's also occurred to me that there's a slider that I have not used since the start of the game, which is the defense spending, which I never actually did. Probably start spending. I have like 150,000 in reserves, so we should be okay. I can actually build artillery now. Because I just built irregulars. These are all irregulars. I didn't build actual infantry. We live and we learn. No wonder I was losing everything. They've attacked us. We won. It's a war of attrition, boys. Gone around the back. Need to go and pick up these cannons. We're like no conservatives. It's a very split government we've got going on. The rebels stop me. A lot of people. We are sieging down this. Dear God, it hurt. It's brute force. It's not pretty. We're gonna kill every last one of them, boys. God, we lost so many of our troops. They're dead. Oh, right. We have some dragoons. Bring us the following terms. Annex them. Proceed. Yes! Do not extend slavery. We did it, boys. We won. Okay. So, you probably might rise up. Reopen these refineries. You got oil. I like that. Let's sort out the fact that, like, half our troops are regular. These guys actually have brigades. Something's happening. I think Iraq trying to break free from the Ottomans. Don't know what the exact ideal composition is. Gonna build everything I got. Right, the Ottomans are fighting for Iraq to be still under them. Almost 1 million men in our country. That's nice. Culture. How do I get you to like me? Oh god, I was about to check the revolt risk map mode. I think we need to deal with this immediately because there's probably more gonna rise up. Okay, let's start paying the officers and everyone else marching over here. I'm gonna do that again. Nope, there's more of them. All right, well, we can actually help in this war that's going on, I think. Take on... Oh, there is no war. Well, I can fight Japan. Rebels in Kargon. Fortunately, I have a surprise tool that I knew would help me later. Also known as more men. That's right, I've been militarizing this entire time. We actually have an army now. And we're making money. I think the Orangians are rising up again. They are. This time with a lot more troops. Murder them. March in. Murder them. Wonderful. Look at that. We're like a proper colonial power and everything. That's just the Zulus that want to rise up. Oh, and the rest of my nation. Wrong. Why are you all upset? I don't know how to deal with rebels. Sweden, Denmark, Colombia, Romania, Papal State, Chinese Empire. So I'm looking for people that I can fight. Montenegro's apparently that aren't in spheres. A hell of a lot of prestige. None of my population like supports anything. Tunisia and Madagascar just has a ring to it, you know? Well, lads, I think that that's where we'll leave it today. Oh, God. That's where we'll leave it today. Yeah, so if you go too far, then, yeah, people will declare war on you for the whole infamy thing. I sort of did push it quite a bit there. Yeah, everyone declared war on me. What a beautiful ending. Right, lads, well, I was victorious. Honestly, I thought we did a good job, considering I don't have any hours in this game. Taking us from, like, rank 80 to rank 30 and, like, beating, you know, a couple of individuals, and generally expanding our nation, we did quite well. Yeah, I'd be very inclined to play that again, maybe with a different aim in mind, you know, ahead of Victoria 3, of course, at which point you won't actually have these little things to move around because warfare is completely different. So if you do want to see more Victoria 2 ahead of Victoria 3, do let me know in the comments down below. Let me know if you're excited for Victoria 3. I am. I think it's going to be a lot of fun and the game is gorgeous. So we'll see how that one pans out. So expect Victoria 3 on the channel, boys. Otherwise, lads, do hope you enjoyed and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Huge shout out to our patrons, most notably Charlie Damerell, Crilly, Flyerton, JDow52, Kargon, Sjalmi, Lewis Wright, Nicole's Christ, QA Shard, Redguard, and ShadowSinger. Your support means a lot, guys. Whilst you're here, you might as well click on another video. I mean, it's literally right there.